On the north bank is the legendary Mini-Miniang Bolong, across which stands the famous Babili Mansa Bridge. An epic reference to the heroic courage of the Gambian president who built the bridge. The River Gambia is one of Africa's finest waterways that is navigable far inland, even by large vessels. The British, who colonized the Gambia, were said to have centered more attention on the river, both as a resource and means of communication to access the hinterland, where raw materials were being tapped for the home market.
In fact, what attracted Europeans to the Gambia was the River Gambia, to show you how important it is. And the British came to the Gambia because of trade in ivory. Gambia used to have a lot of elephants.
As a result, commercial ports and trading centers were established, especially in major towns of the hinterland, to transport groundnuts and other products. But from the shores of Janjanbureh, the distant horizons of the River Gambia explain an older story, and a more painful one. Before colonization, the Gambia, like the rest of sub-Saharan Africa, went through a dark period of slavery when thousands of locals were transported to Europe and America as slaves. On these very shores are the relics of slave trading posts from where young and able-bodied Africans were shipped to the New World. On the other side of the river is Fort Bullen at Barra Point, built by the British 200 years ago, succeeding James Island Fortress as the main point of defense in the colony. The island is not only a national historical relic, but has become a World Heritage Site.
River Gambia as it stands is underutilized. There are lots of opportunities within the river, like we have over 100 islands within the said river waiting to be discovered, first by local and international investors and developed.
Tourism is one of the Gambia's most important economic sectors and serves as the major source of foreign exchange earning. Along various parts of the riverbank are tourist resorts and camps that host series of visitors mainly from European countries. The holiday makers are always eager for expeditions to explore the sights and sounds of the River Gambia.
Gambia River has some of the most beautiful scenes. For anything from ranging from shooting movies and high-class ecotourism centers or safari camps or up to 5-star hotels. If we take advantage of the opportunities that the River Gambia is offering us, we can become a very important tourist destination.
There are lots of opportunities waiting to be discovered, and there are still opportunities for investors, both local and international, to develop and invest in the River Gambia.
Boat cruises can be exciting and leave a lasting impression on the visitors. The amiable river voyages afford a unique opportunity to encounter nature and experience the Gambia differently. Oyster Creek is the center of an area of creeks and waterways which can be visited from Banjul. This area is part of the Tambi wetlands, supplying a typically Gambian delicacy.
ana fawarta bakel katu wolle na dimbaya ngam fa sutra walla ndi walla ha karambunjo nka soto walto mfa walla hajo nka soto walto mfa walla dewo be nka soto nyinela katu ni anyi ni bato ni nata ya tabi ya wafi ye kodo soto ila hajo kala na bata je fananga fato nkala sole janiala wala nana fa warta bakin bulja.
A legion of enthusiastic women embark on the self-employed venture of oyster collection from the creeks, creating a narrow but vibrant market. With sustained domestic demand, oysters are highly prized by local hotels and supermarkets. But a larger percentage of Gambian women have made use of upland areas of the Gambia River, known as Bantu Faros, for rice cultivation. Freshwater swamps of the river are suitable for rice growing, and for a very long time, the women have worked on the Faros to produce the country's main staple. Food on the table of a Gambian family is rice and mainly fish, which is a typical endowment of the River Gambia.
There is no way we can eradicate poverty in the Gambia without the utilization of the River Gambia. That shows you how important the River Gambia is.
On both sides of the river, fishing is a popular trade, with local fisher folk active in venturing out into the water to produce a variety of fisheries products. Fisheries in the Gambia is comprised of the artisanal and industrial subsectors, contributing to about 5% of GDP. The export of fish yields about 10% of foreign exchange earnings for the country. Fisheries has become a significant industry, attracting close government attention. Dedicated national projects have been established to boost production and yields in an important sector supporting the national economy. The projects focus on enhancing storage and marketing for producers.
Jaay jën mooy suma business depuis bi may nekk lu ndaw laa doon jaay jën Dakar laa commencé jaay jën waaye bi ma commencé jaay jën ba léegi am naa ci njëriñ ndax nit ki doo dugg ci loo xam ne amul njëriñ waaw ñun ñu ngi ciy liggéey di ci teddal suñu soxla di ci fayal suñu doomi école ak suñu yeneen soxla ak soxla boo amee sa jëkkër joo xam ne loxoom du jotul ginnaaw nga jàppale ko ci loolu lañ nekk ndax man mën naa see sant yàlla maa ngi cee gërëm suñu borom liggéey naa ci ba am suma kër bopp ba tabax naa ko ba toxu naa foofu ak suma njaboot yi kon nag bu ma ne jaay jën neexul baaxul waxuma lu am.
Domestic trade and business are vibrant thanks to the River Gambia, which has been an important source of transportation for people, goods and services.
The River Gambia is the future of this country. There are so many things great things that are in the River Gambia that will be of huge economic benefit to the country, that can transform the Gambia into an ultra-modern city-state.
In 1978, the Gambia and Senegal formed the Gambia River Development Organization, joined by Guinea 2 years later for the purpose of developing the river's natural resources.
You could also recall that the Gambia under the OMVG